Welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacey. I am a Chicago housewife, homemaker, and stay-at-home mom. In this video, I'm going to be going over my grocery haul. So if you're interested in that, please keep watching. So I'm trying to record this. We have a lot going on. There is construction going on outside. I'm prepared for Hyde to come in here and dive in here. And I'm also finishing up some dishes. But I wanted to talk about the grocery haul for this month. I took last month off from sharing because I was just like collecting information. But you know, the first quarter, I was really focused on getting my dinners to being about $75 or less and finding 3 to 5 signature meals to add to my dinner. So in terms of whether or not I hit that for the first quarter, I definitely was able to figure out how to get 7 dinners a week under $75. That is the protein, the starch, the veggie, and to be perfectly honest, a little bit of dessert is in there as well. Can you hear right? Almost time. And I was able to add 3 new dinner items to our dinner menu. So I didn't get up to 5, but I did find 3. That's really great. As I'm going into this second quarter, I have new goals for the second quarter to build up my skill set with respect to grocery shopping. Let me go get Hyde. I'll be right back. Okay, so the 3 goals that I want to work on for this quarter are lunches. Hi. Gonna say hello. Hello. The 3 goals that I want to work on for this month are lunches, snacks, and eating seasonally. So I want to work on eating seasonally just because of price point and because it's more nutritious, and I want to work in multiple vegetables. Before she starts eating, I really want us to have a good handle on eating a variety of vegetables, so that way we introduce her to the maximum amount of nutrition possible. In terms of snacks and lunches, I want to get better at lunches. Like, I want to have a proper lunch, yes, for the nutritional value, but also because as we're moving into the hotter months, it gets very, very warm, very, very hot in this apartment, and I want to lay off the oven and the stove. And so if I can figure out how to do a really good lunch, like a really beautiful salad, a really delicious sandwich, like just different things like that, like I think that will lay off using the appliances, keep the temperature and comfort in the home better. But I also want to keep that same great nutritional value, and I also want to keep lunches within our budget window. So lunches are anywhere between $25 to $30 a week, ideally, is what I'm trying to get it to. And then the last things are snacks. I'm not a snacky person naturally, but when I was visiting my mom, I was loving having snacks. Like I want to make it a little bit easier for us to be able to grab and go, and just when I think about her, like I think about like what I put in my body to produce milk makes her have a better experience. And when I have easy, quick grab and go, I just feel like she's more satisfied as well. So that can be like snacks that I either make for the grazing table or snacks that are a little bit more prepackaged. And that's the thing, like I don't get into a lot of snacks because I don't really like a lot of prepackaged foods. I don't really like a lot of prepackaged foods because I don't really like a lot of soy. So I'm trying to find the balance between that, because I do need, in terms of being able to run the heart of my home the way that I want to, I do need there to be some like what my home economics teacher calls it is independent meals. And independent meals are meals that can be prepared and enjoyed without my involvement. So then that way I can have the capacity to, you know, think about other tasks and things like that in the home. And so that's what I'm focusing on for this quarter. Again, last quarter was really, really good. I'm very excited for having added those 3 dinners. Yes, dinners and stuff like that will still be in the back of my mind this quarter, but I can kind of just run on what I learned from last quarter in terms of eating on $75. So now what I'm going to do is quickly look through the fridge, freezer, and cabinets to make a grocery list. I'm going to be shopping at Hyde Park Produce, Aldi, and I think that those are the only 2 for this week. I think we're good on what we might need from Costco, but I'll double check to see when I get in the cabinets. Oh, actually, Aldi, Trader Joe's, and Instacart produce. And I say that because at Trader Joe's, I did find a new thing that I really enjoy. They have a pasta. This is the brand. I don't know what this is, but they have a pasta and it's made with one ingredient in it, durum wheat semolina, I think is how you pronounce it. I checked in a lot of their other pastas. They maybe have like 6 or 7 other pastas that are just made with this single ingredient. I adore it. So I ate it and I was waiting for the headache. I was waiting for the sluggishness. I was waiting for like the brain fog thing that sort of happens sometimes. I was waiting for the irritation and irritability that sometimes happens when I eat pasta, and it didn't happen. And the reason it didn't happen is because most pastas are, 1, they use enriched flour, 2, they're made with eggs, and 3, maybe they're just not high quality. Who knows? But my eyes started watering, but I arrived at my favorite grocery store and it's very empty right now, which makes me super happy because I can kind of just film without feeling like I'm including people who did not ask to be recorded. So I'm going to do some shopping. I'm looking right now, and what I'm gonna look for first are the in-season vegetables and fruits. And then I'm gonna look at the sales, and then I'm going to look at my grocery list to see what I'm gonna get. So, okay, so cabbage is in season right now. I actually really like cabbage. I don't know how to make cabbage very good, but what I'm gonna do this week is I'm gonna find a cabbage recipe for just regular cabbage and for red cabbage. Anytime I go to Sweet Greens, I always get their like pickled red cabbage, so I want to kind of pickle this. So I'm just going to get small heads of that. Kale is also in season, but it's pretty much been wiped out, and what's left just does not look appetizing, so I'm not going to get kale. Carrots are also in season. Something that I want to try to make, and I don't know if you guys can hear me, hopefully you can, but something that I want to try to make is Shanquise really likes mixed vegetables, and so I always buy the packs. They're like $1 or something like that, but I want to try to see if I can make the mixed vegetables, which is just, what is it, corn, green beans, and carrots. Carrots are in season. I don't know if I want to try that this week or if I want to try it next week, since I'm going to be trying to make some cabbage. But just as an FYI, carrots are in season, and we do eat carrots, but we have some carrots in the house, so I'm not going to get carrots. I've never cooked with bok choy before. Bok choy is in season. Broccoli's in season too, which, interestingly enough, I don't really like broccoli. I don't hate it, but I don't like it enough to buy it. Arugula is in season, which I do like arugula. Arugula and spinach, which I don't really like spinach, but I'm trying to think of like what to put on these salads. And I really I'm shooting for more in season than not. Okay, so what I'm learning right now as I'm going through this, because leeks and lettuce are also in season, but what I'm learning is April just may not be my produce month, because most of these vegetables I don't just enjoy. Like, I don't just enjoy a leek. I haven't cooked with it a lot, but I don't even want to try, actually. I don't even want to try. And then lettuce is supposed to be in season, but this is probably the highest price that I've seen on lettuce in a very long time. So at least here. So I'm not going to get this lettuce. And this is not turning into the grocery haul that I thought it was going to turn into, because I'm defaulting to my old behavior. I'm looking at the celery right now, and I want to get some celery because I tend to prepare the Holy Trinity very often, and I don't have any fresh celery. And I feel like I can just make me some, cut up some fresh celery and freeze it for when I cook, because this is a really good price on it. So yeah, I'm just gonna get some fresh celery. So far, the only in-season vegetable that I have is cabbage. So I will say this. So I'm gonna get a head of iceberg lettuce, because we put that on our burgers and stuff like that. And the other thing too with lettuce is, S really likes the mixed bag, like the prep mixed bags, and I've tried to like recreate it, but he just doesn't enjoy it. He doesn't enjoy it from fresh, and I'm trying to like, in a sneaky way, get him to enjoy it from fresh. But I don't think it's less about it not being from fresh, and it's more about like, it just feels good to see the bag already mixed up and to pull from the bag. Like, you know how like some things are just visually, they feel more like how I have my water bottles out of the single bottles. It's like, it's the same water that would be in the jug, but I like to just have the single serve. So there's some things with respect to the grocery where I'm like, I'm just gonna let him have that. So I think that that's the other thing as far as the lettuce is concerned. It's so funny because asparagus is in season and I don't like asparagus. I don't like asparagus, so I'm not gonna get this asparagus. S doesn't love asparagus, so and this is the thing, I want to, yes, try and experiment, but as I'm learning our palate, it's also not valuable to buy something that I'm not going to cook or S is not going to eat. So I'm just gonna slide on past that asparagus. Okay, so lemons, grapefruit, pineapple, and strawberry. Sorry about that, guys. Lemons, grapefruit, pineapple, and strawberries are in season now. So let's see what their lemons, grapefruit, and pineapple and kiwi looks like. I really do like kiwi. So their kiwi is 59 cents each. And so again, some of this was about the price, and some of this was also about getting the freshest. I really do like kiwi, so I think I'm gonna get some of these kiwis because ideally I would want them to be super fresh. What did I say? Grapefruit, lemon, and strawberries. They don't look amazing, you know what I mean? Okay, the strawberries did not look as appetizing as I wanted them. Okay, so that's gonna be everything that I'm gonna get from what is in season now. I'm gonna get what's on sale. They have green seedless and red seedless grapes on sale for $2 a pound, which, as you know, is a steal. So I'm gonna get several pounds of this because we both really enjoy grapes. So S likes seedless, I like seeded. I wonder how much their seeded grapes are. Some freezer Holy Trinities. I'm just gonna grab a couple of onions to mix in with all of this celery that I got. And then I'm gonna go over there and get some bell peppers. Eggs are $9.29, and almond milk was $7.29. I will stick with their produce. Okay, so back from the grocery store, I'm gonna show you what I got from Hyde Park Produce and Trader Joe's. I will say this, I spent a ton of money. This does not feel like the amount of money that I spent. And I also shopped not for the week, but just in general. And I think it has been a very long time since I have gone to the grocery store to grocery shop, like in store. Like I've gone and picked up like a handful of things, but I haven't gone and like attempted to like buy more than a handful of things or something that I just need for a specific recipe. And so attaching food to grocery prices in store, like I was experiencing a series of sticker shock over and over and over again. And I don't know if it's because I have already reconciled the price of things with respect to seeing them on the app versus seeing them in store, but I was quite shocked when I was like looking at the prices and I was like, what in the world is happening? So there's that. And then the other thing about this particular haul is, again, it's more of like stocking up as opposed to what I'm going to eat this week. Some stuff, yes, it'll be stuff that I'm going to eat this week, but it's that wasn't the frame of reference that I had for this particular grocery haul. So I'm going to show you what I got from Trader Joe's first. So I had mentioned that the Durham wheat semolina Doesn't give me headaches, doesn't like, it's headaches, like I'll get headaches, I'll be irritable, and then I'll have like a weakness to my bones, like a jitteriness when I eat pasta, even though I love pasta. And I know I can eat it because if I eat pasta at an Italian restaurant, I'm good to go. But if I was eating pasta from the store, then I was getting all the extra feelings. So what I ended up doing is getting all of the styles of pasta. So this is a penne pasta, this is a macaroni noodle, this is fusilli. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm hoping to make a pasta salad with this, because if I can make a good pasta salad, that can be something that can become a staple when it starts to get hot outside, because all you have to do is just boil the noodles. I also got a rigatoni. This, I'm wanting to make some sort of like light soup with this rigatoni. The shape of it is making me think of like the big egg noodles when my mom would make her like egg noodle, beef egg noodle thing. It's really, really good, but obviously I can't eat as much of it as I want to because I can't eat an egg noodle, but this shape is giving me the egg noodle feeling. Then I also got some orzo, and I have a friend who talks about orzo all of the time, and I'm hoping that it's good because it looks like it's the shape of rice, and maybe it can be another substitute for rice beyond the quinoa, because the quinoa just isn't, I think because I was eating it so much, now I'm just like, I'm over it. So I got that too, and then I also got some angel hair pasta. I also could have gotten spaghetti and linguine, but I don't like that thick of a noodle, so that's why I didn't get the spaghetti or the linguine. So I got these 6 different styles of pasta. Obviously, we're not gonna have pasta every day this week, so this will be spread out over the month for me to try each of these different pastas. I'm just really excited that I found a pasta that my body likes. So I got that. I also got these 2 cans of Italian whole tomatoes with basil. I have figured out from an herb perspective that I really do enjoy basil with my tomatoes. You all will know from previous videos, nightshade vegetables my body does not enjoy as much, aka tomatoes. So even when I'm making a pasta sauce, I have to be very mindful about how much of it that I can eat. But I'm also wondering if I pare it down to its raw ingredient form, will I fare better than having it mixed in with some of the other ingredients of pre-canned? So that's one reason that I got these whole tomatoes, is to just make my own tomato sauce. And I do like that it comes a little pre-seasoned with the basil. The other reason that I got the whole canned tomatoes is because in my home economics class, one of the things that I'm learning how to do is build flavor. And so I'm really wanting to get the bare bones ingredient and build my own flavor profile, because then I can make it signature to S, I can make it signature to me, etc. And these were just a really good price point with really, really good clean ingredients. It's literally tomatoes, tomato juice, and bay leaf. So anytime I see good clean ingredients like that and it's preserved, then I feel okay to go ahead and get the canned good. Because you guys know normally I don't get canned goods, but that's because the preservatives that's in there are just unbelievable, and I don't want those. So I got that. Then I got tomato soup. I'm making Shanky some grilled cheese and tomato soup for lunch. Again, because it's tomatoes, nightshades, I'm not really into that. So I got myself the lentil soup. This is actually my favorite soup that they have at Trader Joe's. It's just a really good soup. So for lunch today, we're gonna have soup and grilled cheese. Then the other thing that I got is I got this orange chicken. It is delicious. I've tried it. It is amazing. Shanquise loves it. I got 4 bags of it. I got it so that this is like one of the versions of like independent meals where like if he wants to just pop this in, he can pop it in and I won't feel like, man, I really wanted to cook for you, because I really enjoy cooking. It's not that he wants me to cook for him all the time. I just really enjoy it. But when I'm tired, or if, you know, he just wants to pop in, but he still wants to have something that's like really, really good, this is like super duper delicious and really easy to make. I wish I could eat it. I can't because of the soy, but I got 4 of these because I know that he likes it, and that gives me this thought in my mind of at least once a week there's either an independent lunch or independent dinner. That's what she calls it in my home economics class, and I just love that language, independent meal. So I got 4 of those. That's over here. Then I also got this bacon. This bacon is really good. I think price wise, it is a touch over the bacon that I was getting when I was getting it from Costco. I think I would, no, actually, no. it's way more economical because I think I was getting 4 for $21, and this I can only get 3 for $21. I only got one. It's a really good bacon, but I don't mind popping over there, you know, every like twice a week or whatever to get another one, because sometimes we'll have bacon, sometimes we'll have sausage, so I don't necessarily feel the need to have it on stock. So, but this is the bacon that we like from Trader Joe's. And then the other independent meal that I got from Trader Joe's is this meat lasagna. I can also have this. I got 2 of these. Again, sometime this month, you know, we can just pop a lasagna in. I don't have to think about it, but it will be prepared and it'll be hearty and delicious. We could just throw on some garlic bread or something like that. Something new that I got from Trader Joe's is this brioche bread. We use the brioche buns when we are making the hamburgers. I love them. My body reacts to them fine. So I want to try their brioche bread so that way I can have like a soft sandwich bread, because I do get like the seeded breads and the good seed bread and the wheat breads, but sometimes I just want a soft sandwich bread. So like I'm going to use this to make my grilled cheese today, which I think is going to be delicious because it's a soft sandwich bread. And then again, building flavor. This tomato paste is actually really good. I don't know if I mean, all of it says Italian. I don't know if that's marketing or if it's specifically, if there's an additional flavoring component to it, because the ingredients is just tomato and salt. But I love that it is a very ingredient first tomato paste, and it's very delicious. So, but this is a flavor builder. And so even though I don't love tomatoes, tomatoes build so much flavor in different things. And so I'm learning to work with them. And then the last thing I got from Trader Joe's is 2 dark chocolate bars. One dark chocolate bar, I'll meal prep some chocolate chip cookies. The other one, I'm going to make me some quinoa puffs. I'll put on the screen the quinoa puffs that I can buy from like Amazon in bulk, but it's literally just quinoa and chocolate, and I feel like I can make that at home. And again, make it a little bit more healthier, giving me something for my grazing table, give me something to snack on. And this dark chocolate is really, really good, soy free. And I think that's all I got from Trader Joe's. So now from Hyde Park Produce, I got sandwich bread for Shankees. He could have used that now that I think about it, but he actually wanted the Sara Lee honey wings for his like grilled cheeses, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, you know, just quick fix things. Got some raisin bread. I told you guys, a raisin bran cereal. I told you guys about my first and second breakfast. Oftentimes for first breakfast, I'm just having a bowl of cereal. I have not made any granola in a while. I'll probably make some this week once I get other groceries in from Aldi and Mariano's, but this is just to make my first breakfast. I also got some Kind bars. I got the honey wheat ones that include oats, millet, buckwheat, and quinoa. They're just really easy, quick, healthy things to do, grab on the go. Sometimes I'll have it for first breakfast. Sometimes I'll have it just for like a quick snack or something like that. I got 3 pounds of grapes because they were on sale for like $1.99. Green grapes. I got celery, and I mentioned this, celery, onion, and bell pepper, because these are flavor builders and this is my flavor profile. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to make me some and freeze them so that I can have grab and go. Then I got 4 Honeycrisp apples. They're not in season, but we really like Honeycrisp apples, and we probably each have a fruit a day with breakfast. So this is like, I know this is 1 breakfast, this is 2 breakfasts. And then I also got kiwi, so that way we can have breakfast, right, with kiwi. So I got 6 kiwi, and then I thought I got more fruit. No, did I not get more fruit? Okay, maybe I didn't. I thought I got more fruit. And then I got some popcorn. I actually really like this brand of like popcorn, beans, etc. I really like it. And then I got the red cabbage to pickle, and then I got regular cabbage to learn how to make some good cabbage. A head of lettuce and some Kraft's American cheese for the grilled cheese. Oh, I forgot about these blueberry muffins. So I also got these blueberry muffins from Trader Joe's, and I got these because I just recently learned that Shankees loves blueberries. Did I know that? No, not that he loves blueberries, that he loves blueberry muffins. Didn't know that, okay? Had no clue. I want to come up with a good blueberry muffin recipe to include on my grazing table. Just every week, there's just some blueberry muffins that are there. If he wants one, I want one, we can have them. I don't love blueberry muffins, but I do not like them. So like, I would be fine to have them on my grazing table. But I got these, I haven't tried them. I'm hoping that they're delicious, but I need to taste them so that I can, well, I'm gonna have Shanquise taste it too. I need to taste them. Shanquise is gonna taste them. If he loves them, this will be my control in the sense of like, every time I'm baking and experimenting to make a blueberry muffin, I'm gonna be trying to get it to taste like this. The ingredients are fairly good. Biggest thing here is I just didn't want the soy, and there's no soy in here. It is made with egg and what else is in there? Egg and milk. So I won't be eating a whole bunch of it, but ideally, like, this can be my control for the flavor, texture, etc. that I'm looking for in a muffin to add to the grazing table that he will love. And the same thing with this bread. I eventually want to make my own sandwich bread. I eventually want to make my own brioche buns, like the ones that we have up there. And like this will be my control for like, I am attempting to get my baked goods here. Now it's time for me to go because they outside doing that again. So I'm just gonna put this away. There isn't much meal prep. I have it. So all these is in here. I'll figure out how to get all these on here.